decided to take out my Jund deck because I haven't really touched this in a while, and I spent all this money and I'm not even able to use the deck. It makes me really miss playing Magic in person with other people. I mean, I didn't really play that much to begin with, but it's like the thought of, oh, I can go out and play Magic, you know, with everybody, but I don't know, I miss playing with my friends. I know some of my friends do want to get back and use the cube, but a lot of them are being, you know, extra weird and they want to be precautious, which I guess I understand, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, we gotta live a little bit, we're just playing cards. It's very satisfying. I don't know if I really want to mess up the ordering to all the cards, but it's interesting how kind of different the format changed, or at least the Jund deck. I do keep some track of Jund, like I go on MTG Goldfish every now and then, and just watch to see what other people are using in tournaments. Although I don't really play, and it doesn't really matter, it's just something fun that I keep my eyes on. Maybe a week or so ago, the format was really weird. Like, this Jund deck I saw that placed had just very weird structure. I've never seen these cards before. It didn't have like any Lilianas or anything. It was just strange, but now I look back at the decks and what people are running, and it seems to be kind of normal again. Not normal, but similar to the builds that I have now. This is from like a year or so ago, I'm not even sure, but it's kind of just in my safekeeping. Like, I just look at it, touch it, it feels powerful holding it, because it's like over $1,000. It's like, whoa. But even with all the new Magic stuff out, I'm gonna lower the lights a little bit, it's a little bright. Even with all the Magic stuff out now, like, this amount of money is, it's not a lot, or it's not little, but it's not like that much either. This deck is still not complete, or my Jund box. I still need like one more Liliana or Ren and 6. I'm not exactly sure the proper amount of cards. But that is the one thing I always loved about Jund, was you can just kind of put in anything you want. Well, not anything you want, but it's very flexible to the format. That's why I decided to invest in the deck. Not only because it's good in basically any format, but it's decent against almost every matchup if you just play it right, because the strategy is innately, I guess fair is the right word, right? I guess in Magic terms. And I love the color choice. I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. It's nice to look at too. Although I wish I played more, but you know, just holding the deck and skimming through the cards really makes me wanna like play in a tournament. I never have, but I did have high hopes. And earlier last year, I finished my deck, or I basically finished. I was gonna get 1 or 2 more cards, and I went to go play at this place at my school, and they went out of business. So I had no place to practice. Or if I really wanted to practice, I'd have to drive like 45 minutes, like every Friday. And I don't know, that just seems a little bit too much for, like, that's like a 5-hour night to play Magic for a couple games, and it just didn't seem worth my time. This other place was like a 10-minute drive, and it was pretty big, and it was just fun. I knew some people there. I do want to play more, though. It's such a good game. I do like the constructed formats such as this. Like, Cube is fun, but I do like knowing the probabilities and the matchups and stuff. It adds a different element to the game. I don't even remember what was in my sideboard. Spellbound, Great Cage. This was back when Jund was getting big, but I forgot what deck this was. Maybe it was, why don't I remember? Maybe Collector, some artifact deck. Urza's deck, I think, came out, or something. And that was a really dominant deck. I mean, again, I never played it during that time, but I was prepared, mentally and physically prepared to beat anybody. I do still wish there was a way for Wormcoil Engine to be in this deck. Then it would be a perfect deck. But always get faster and faster within each game, you know, because the cards just get better and better slowly over time. So the like mid-tier cards have to be much more powerful and impactful in order for a format to slow down. I'm not sure the current state of the format, how fast or slow it is, but I would like to have a Magic game, you know, last like 10-15 minutes on average, you know. But again, most people don't want to play that type of game, which is understandable, but it makes the game more exciting. You get to use more cards. There's more strategy as opposed to drawing the right cards. Just stuff like that. But that's why I also chose Jund, is because it almost forces your opponent to play slower with all the disruption. This is, in my opinion, a really powerful mid-tier deck in almost any format over the last maybe 5 years. Maybe more. Not more than that, but there was that one phase where they were running the Goblin Rabble Masters or something. Again, I didn't play during that time, but I was watching and I was like, what's happening? What's going on? Yeah, I feel like you don't need this. I think Plague Engineer is not needed in this deck anymore. But I keep it because I don't know what else to replace it with, and there's no point in replacing it because I'm not going to be playing with this deck anytime real soon. Such a cool card. I love this art. It kind of stings how much money these went down in value. I think I bought these at like 50 and these at like 70. But I think these are like 30 or 40 now. I mean, it's not the biggest of deals, but it just, I needed the cards back then, so. I mean, at least I didn't buy them when they were at like 200. That's crazy expensive. But I guess if it wins tournaments. But even if you win the tournament, I feel like it's not like it's like a poker tournament where you're winning like $100,000. You know, you're winning a relatively not that large of amount. But it's, I guess, more fun than, you know. That's one thing I do wish would go more into Magic, and is the money. The money flowing through the esports right now is better. It's best as it's always been or has been. But there needs to be more money flowing. Like there has to be not better content, but better influencers and stuff that advertisers want to display their products on the influencers page or something. That's kind of how money starts flowing within the space. And I really want like tabletop Magic to be like this place where people get paid a lot of money to play because it's fun, but also it's a good game. It's strategic. It's fun to look at the cards. But I think that's more of a dream than a reality because even Wizards is shifting to an online platform to not only push their products, but like play the game. Magic the Gathering Arena is a great software, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't replace the fun for me of playing in real life. Holding a deck of cards, playing against an opponent across the table, you can't beat that with, you can't replace that with any online thing. Unless if the online thing is like a simulation where like my board or like this playmat is like where I put my cards and I literally place cards here, they appear on a screen, and I mean that'd be so cool. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh or something, you know, like in the show. That would be so cool. That would be better than playing real life. But I don't think that'll be a thing because it just doesn't make sense from a business point of view. But that'd be so cool. I lost track of what I was talking about, but yeah, nothing beats playing in-person Magic, holding the cards, feeling it. It's like playing chess online too. Sure, you can play chess online, but you gotta go. You like to touch the stuff moving around the board, see your opponent's reaction, see how your opponent's thinking, how long it takes for them to touch the chess piece. It's all part of the game, the human psychology, or the emotional response to certain decisions. And you can't get that playing online. Online, it just becomes a numbers game where you can't really get that, you're not gonna get that extra part of the game, you know, sleeves, my time, those are my cards, you know, just stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys miss Magic playing in the stores and stuff, because I'm not too sure how many are even going to be open after this, because they already had a tough business to begin with, and now it's going to be even harder for them to stay afloat unless their online presence is really there. But yeah, let me know if you guys are still going to play in stores and still buy your decks, or you're just going to convert all that money to online. But then online, if you have all your stuff online, like, this is an asset, you know, I can hold it, I can trade it. Online, there's no economy to trade cards and stuff, at least the digital ones, you know. Maybe that'll change, but I don't think so, because it loses money for Wizards or Hasbro